Hey everybody, this is Anthony with Anthony's Horror and More, and today we're going to be showing off the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for Reservoir Dogs. Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs. Great crime movie, one of the best around. I'm sure most people have seen Reservoir Dogs. You know, it's a classic, man. I love this movie. But, I'm a big Quentin Tarantino fan, period. So, I think Pulp Fiction's still my favorite, but this is close second. Just an excellent movie. And I gotta say, Lionsgate just knocked it out of the park yet again with their slipcover right there, Reservoir Dogs. You got the nice slip, you got the back. Yeah, I just, I've seen this movie a million times. Fantastic. Nice 4K restoration, Blu-ray digital. You got the slip cover. And when you take it off, the ear is removed on poor old Officer Nash. Right there. Reservoir Dogs in blood. You can see them all walking right there. Amazing image. Filmed by Quentin Tarantino, Reservoir Dogs. You got the spine. You got that. You got the back. And then you got the full image. You got your digital code, of course. You got the full image right there. Such a man, just Lionsgate, they can't stop, man. They're just too good. they've mastered the art of steelbooks with the slipcovers, I'll tell you. It's just amazing. And let's see, got some disc art. There's your 4K disc. Bunch of gun barrels. Each of them, they're the code names that they were given: Mr. Pink, Mr. Brown, Mr. Orange, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde. So all the guns are colored that way. That's a beautiful touch. Love it. Yeah, Dolby Vision, Dolby Audio. I mean, they just, they went above and beyond for this one, of course. All right. It's always tricky getting this second disc out, man, the Blu-ray disc, I'll tell you. But I'm glad they got it locked in there so it doesn't roll around, so that's always good. Same image, only you got it in white now. A white background instead of the black background. But very nice. Then you got the image on the inside. That's so cool. Look at that. Very nice. Yeah, we got the full image there. Beautiful. Yeah, just an excellent movie. If you haven't seen Reservoir Dogs, definitely check it out. I mean, if you like, crime movies, heist movies, stuff like that. This movie's got, great acting, beautiful directing, just all around great. It's one of those movies, another one of those movies that probably wouldn't get made today just because of some of the dialogue, some of the language that they use is very, would be considered very sensitive nowadays. But you got to keep in mind, these are gangsters having a conversation. So it's not like, it's not supposed to be like, good people necessarily having these conversations. I mean, they're gangsters, so gangsters are going to say gangster shit. So if you're offended by that, you probably shouldn't watch these types of movies. You know what I mean? Probably shouldn't watch Quentin Tarantino, period, if you're easily offended, honestly. But it's got very great, it's got great dialogue. Quentin Tarantino, he just, his dialogues, it's what makes his films, kind of like Kevin Smith. Like, the dialogue is really what makes the films. But Quentin Tarantino is also great at directing action stuff too. I mean, you look at movies like Kill Bill, he's great with action as well. And this movie's got a little bit of action, but it's really more about the dialogue and the characters. You've got Harvey Keitel, and you got Tim Roth, Michael Madsen. You just got like a million of the Quentin Tarantino staples. They've been in multiple of his films. Tim Roth was in Hateful Eight, and Tim Roth was in Pulp Fiction. I mean, so he uses the same guys, pretty often, And then, of course, you can't forget Steve Buscemi as Mr. Pink, and I love that, that bit of dialogue in there where he's like, do I have to be called Mr. Pink? Mr. Pink sounds a little close to Mr. Pussy, And then Mr. Brown's like, well, how'd you like to be Mr. Brown? Sounds pretty close to Mr. Shit. It's just great dialogue. I mean, Mr. Pink, Steve Buscemi's character definitely has the majority of like the really fun dialogue when he's talking about not tipping. He doesn't tip the waitresses, and all the guys are trying to tell him, oh, you got to tip the waitresses, they don't make shit. And Steve Buscemi's like, you know what this is? This is the smallest violin playing just for all the waitresses out there. He's such an asshole. I love it. So, but they're all great. Michael Madsen's character as Mr. Blonde's fantastic. He plays a great psychopath. He plays a psychopath very well. And God, I just love that image. So good. Yeah, Mr. Blonde's fantastic. Harvey Keitel is Mr. White. He's like, he anchors the film. He's the leader. We're following him basically throughout the whole thing. Him and Mr. Orange, they kind of anchor the film down. But Harvey Keitel is just such a powerhouse actor. I mean, it's just an excellent cast, great directing, great writing all the way through. Really funny movie, even though it's got so many dramatic moments, and there's a good amount of blood and stuff like that. It's still it manages to be very funny at times too. So even when you get those nice moments of levity to break up all the chaos that's happening. You get these little beats of comedy to, so it plays very well as that's why Quentin Tarantino is so good, because he blends all these different genres together so well. He even though like this is like a crime movie, there's still elements of comedy, there's elements of drama, there's elements of even horror, in this, with this scene in particular right here, so you got some great gore effects, and, when it gets bloody, it gets really bloody. So that's why Quentin Tarantino's the master, because he blends it all together seamlessly. I mean, you don't even question it. And what always amazes me is this movie's only an hour and 39 minutes. It's crazy because most of Quentin Tarantino's movies, I feel like, are 2 hours plus easy. And, so it just goes by so fast like that, and it's over. And, it's a fun ride. It really is. Great movie. Definitely go check it out. Definitely go to Best Buy, get yourself this nice Reservoir Dogs Steelbook or order it online. They might be sold out now, but check back in a couple of weeks. They usually get, a second wave of stock in. So, just, check daily, and they'll probably get more in. They usually do. Oh, another thing. With most Lionsgate Steelbook, or with all Lionsgate Steelbooks, I believe, it says first pressing in there. I don't know if you can make that out, but it does say first pressing. So that's pretty cool too. I like that they do that. Yep. There's the spine. And just Fantastic Steelbook, guys. Go check this out. Go purchase it. You won't be disappointed. And that's it, guys. I just want to make a video on this, and please, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Reservoir Dogs. Is it your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? Let me know down below. Let me know what is your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. What are we hoping to get a 4K Steelbook of next? Let me know down there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And this is Anthony's Horror and More, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.